Look up! Look way up! I'm up here in the corner. Can you see me? I'm up here. Hey guys, guess what we're doing today? We're going through all the Dominaria cards, color by color. So we're going to start off right here, right now, with white. All right, let's do it. Greetings, owners of fine luxury cardboard rectangles. Let us dive into the white spoilers for Dominaria. I'm going to give you the perspective of someone who started playing Magic in 1994, and we will see how this feels as a 25th anniversary nod to the history of Magic. Breaking it down color by color, because otherwise we'd be here all day, guys. So, starting out, we've got Adamant Will. 1 white, 1 colorless for a instant. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains indestructible until end of turn. Alright. Flavor text. The shield took a year to craft, a month to enchant, and a decade to master. All for one glorious moment. That's it? You spend a year to craft it, a month to enchant it, and a decade to use the shield so that once that happens? That's stupid. The flavor text makes this stupid. That's a cool looking shield, and that's an amazing moment where it's like Adamant Will, smash shield, but it's not even your will. It's a magic shield, and you have to do all that work for one. That's so inefficient. Oh, dude, it looks so cool too. Terrible. All right, Aven Sentry. 4 mana for 1 white, 3 colors, 3/2 flyer. My flock flew from a distant continent ruined by cataclysm and war. Benalia gave us shelter to end our exodus. Alright, fair enough. Fills in some flavor. Nothing too exciting there. Baird, Steward of Argive. Oh, okay. 4 mana, 2/4 vigilance. Creatures can't attack you or a planeswalker you control unless the controller pays 1 for each of those creatures. Oh, Ghostly Prison effect. Not too shabby. The walls of Argive were built by a peaceful dynastic union that has guarded us against war for 15 centuries. The lesson is clear. That's a solid... Oh, he's only uncommon? Wow. Alright. Wow, he's pretty good. Battleish Honor Guard. 1 white, 1 colors for a 2/2. It gets +1 power for each legendary creature you control. Alright, that works with the legendary theme. I don't know, like this... The Benalia, they now have this very like bright, vivid sort of stained glass look to them. It doesn't feel like it ties into the history of Magic, but I have to admit that I like it regardless. Alright, Battleish Marshal. What do we got here? Other creatures you control get +1/+1, 3 mana for a 3/3. Oh, it's like almost like a walking crusade kind of thing. That's kind of neat. Some aspire to climb the mountain of honor. The Battleish are born upon its peak, and from there ascend among the stars. Ugh. God, the flavor text. Whoever writes the flavor text these days, it's gotten worse. You can tell. The true measure of all heroes is not what they achieve, but who they inspire. That's from Battleish Honor Guard. Alright. Blessed Light. 5 mana, exile target creature or enchantment. It's an instant. Enchanted by Magesmiths and blessed by priests, banish windows, let in light, and cast out darkness. Oh, wow! That's a stained glass window that's totally eating that person up with the light? That's insane. Very cool. Alright, conceptually, that artwork's amazing. 5 mana, it's really expensive, though. This is clearly just limited garbage. Board the Weatherlight. 1 white, 1 colorless. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a historic card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Alright, fair enough. That feels like it works. Call the Cavalry. Wow, their horses almost look like Quicksilver. 1 white, 3 colorless sorcery. You get 2 white knight creature tokens. Alright, and they have vigilance. Nothing special there. Nothing too exciting. Battleish citizens born under the same constellation share a star clan. Their loyalty to one another interlaces the 7 houses. Wow, you're expanding on the history of Benalia, I suppose, in a very dull way. Not exciting to me. Charge. 1 white. Creature you control get +1/+1 to end a turn. Wow, man, you know what? This makes me think back in the day of old school Magic. For this kind of an effect, you'd have to pay like 3 mana. Davenant Trapper. 1 white, 2 colorless. Whenever you cast a historic spell, tap target creature an opponent controls. Go swiftly, clever arrow, and teach the philosophy of stillness. So... this is an archer that whenever you cast an artifact or a saga spell, it shoots an arrow at somebody to paralyze them? What the fuck? What is the concept behind this card? It's retarded. It makes no sense. The flavor behind this is ugly and stupid and frustrating. Denitha Capuchin Paragon. Oh, look at you with your shaved head. All right, what do we got here? 3 mana, 2/2, first strike, vigilance, lifelink, or an equipment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. And the artwork, god damn it, man, look at that fucking sword. Stained glass sword, that looks amazing. Dude, I'm 100% on board with this stained glass look. I love it. I will protect the less fortunate. I will love... Oh god, that's right, I read this before. Oh god. I will love bravely. What are you talking about? I will love bravely. Oh, God, I'm moving on. No, I'm not dealing with that. Daring Archaeologist. 1 white, 3 colorless for a 3/3. When he enters the battlefield, you may return target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. Whenever you cast a historic spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Daring Archaeologist. Well, this is a fun concept. They took the concept of Argivian Archaeologist, the old school one, and kind of brought it back as this one, who's more, all right, I'm not like that guy dusting off the little sandy desert. I'm straight climbing up mountains and stuff to find the artifacts. That's pretty cool. I like that. And it feels like, it actually feels like it makes sense. Even the when you cast a historic spell, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Okay, Archaeologist, history, bingo, well done. And even the sagas, I gotta say, there are cards that they make where they mention the historic stuff, and it doesn't make sense with sagas. Historic is an ugly, clunky word that's got 3 things that are disparate, connected between artifacts, legendary creatures, and saga cards, have no connection aside from this forced historic. But they all actually work with the Daring Archaeologist, and we will see that that's not the case with a bunch of cards. But Daring Archaeologist manages to do it. It getting a +1/+1 counter from any type of historic spell makes sense. Learning about legendary creatures, learning about like old artifacts, or even the history, the saga. So that's perfect. Dauntless Bodyguard. 1 white. As it enters the battlefield, choose another creature you control. Sacrifice this creature. The chosen creature gains indestructible till end of turn. 1 mana for a 2/1 with that ability. Wow. The Benelish aristocracy is hereditary, but the loyalty of its subject is earned. Is it? Because it seems like they just get bodyguard. Ah, whatever. Either way. That's a really solid card, honestly. That's crazy. 1 mana for a 2/1 you can sack to save 1 other designated dude. Dub. 1 white, 2 colorless, enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 as first strike and is a knight in addition to its other types. Fair enough. You know what? That works. Shows you how shitty the concept of dub is, though. They didn't do it over for 25 years. They finally trotted this out. It's not an exciting card. No one's going to give a crap about it, but it's flavorful. It's definitely flavorful. The artwork is gorgeous. Oh, Evra, Halcyon Witness. You look cool as hell. 6 mana for a 4/4 avatar, lifelink. Exchange your life total with her witness. Oh! Oh! This is that crazy thing I saw from the spoiler. Oh my god. This thing just says swing and switch your life total after swinging, and then you get the life back. This is busted. If you were at 20, you can make this thing a 24, hit him for 20, and then you're at 24 life. Ah! I mean, it costs 6, and you can kill it easily, but still. Light from the null moon took form, a mirage made real. Alone in grandeur, isolated in a world that once had been its own. Now that's how you write some fucking flavor text. Fall of the Thran. I like that. That's good. Excavation Elephant. Alright. 5 mana for a 3/5 with Kicker. When it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, return target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, nothing exciting, but it totally fits with the flavor, using a giant elephant to excavate. Cool. I like the feel of the artwork on it, honestly. It definitely has a massive sense of scale. It definitely feels huge, and so does the artifact that it's excavated there. Fall of the Thran, the first saga we've encountered. 6 mana. The first thing that happens when it comes out is destroy all lands. Then the next 2 turns, each player returns 2 land cards from their graveyard to the battlefield. Interesting. I don't know how to feel about this one. It's a weird reverse kind of Armageddon. I enjoy the artwork. I enjoy the concept of the Fall of the Thran. I don't get how this saga transmits it, though. I mean, I've been around, but I don't see how destroying all lands and then each player getting 2 lands back from their graveyard represents the Fall of the Thran. So this to me is a fail. Gideon's Reproach. Oh, Gideon, you suck. 1 white, 1 colorless. He deals 4 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. On Ammon Ket, Gideon lost both his Saral and his faith in himself, but he can still throw a punch and still knows a bad guy when he sees one. Oh my god. The flavor text and concept behind this is so stupid. I'm Gideon. I know a bad guy. I don't believe in myself, but I know a bad guy when I see him, and I'm going to punch him. Did you guys, like, can we get the fuck away from the Gatewatch, please? Can we fuck off with the fucking Gatewatch? I don't give a fuck about Gideon. I don't give a fuck about Lillian. I don't give a fuck about Jace. And now you're gonna rope Teferi into the fucking Gatewatch too. For fuck's sakes, can you stop? Alright, Healing Grace. Prevent the next 3 damage. It will be dealt to any target this turn by a source of your choice. You gain 3 life. Whatever faith you have in Sarah, she has more in you. Alright, you know what? This is well done. Because this is Healing Solve from Alpha improved. Healing Solve was 1 white, gain 3 life, or prevent 3 damage. And as one of the 5 boon cycle, it was weak. It was probably the weakest one. Yeah, it definitely was the weakest one. This is an improved version. And even this doesn't feel too strong, which shows you just how underpowered the previous one was. Alright, History of Benalia, this saga. Oh god, that artwork, that stained glass artwork. Mamma mia, so beautiful. Alright, 3 mana. This is mythic? 3 mana to make a 2/2 white knight. 2 turns in a row, and then to give knights a boost. Ugh. The history of Benalia is we made knights, and then knights got big. Wow. Way to make Benalia seem like a huge, sweeping, impressive empire. Fuck. Alright. Invoke the Divine. 3 mana, destroy target artifact or enchantment, you gain 4 life. Okay, this is a callback to things like Divine Light or whatever that let you smoke artifacts and gain life. So that's cool. That works. Let go of all that harms you. Cast your burdens into the darkness and build for the faithful a house of light. The Song of All, Canto 1008. Hey, the Song of All! That's a throwback to the old school angels with the protection from different colors. Knight of Grace. Now this is going to be the throwback to the White Knight. 1 white, 1 colors for a 2/2. First strike, hexproof from black. Ugh. Hexproof from is a clunky replacement. It doesn't sound good. Hexproof was created to replace that, what the hell is it called? The one that's untargetable for everybody that's not coming to my brain right now. God damn it. You know the word I'm talking about. Either way, there's one that makes it untargetable to everybody that's slipping my mind for some reason. Hexproof is the fixed version that makes it so only your opponent can't target. That part doesn't really fit so much. But I do like the first strike. I like the fact that it gets +1 power as long as your opponent has a black permanent. The Hexproof from black is a little clunky. A light to pierce the shadows. There you go. Nice, simple flavor text. Knight of New Benalia. Oh, okay. So here we have your 3/1 for 2. The Magesmiths of New Benalia perfected the art of blending fine steel and enchanted glass into weapons that are both beautiful and deadly. Only elite knights are entrusted with these martial works of art. Oh, fair enough, man. I really like the stained glass swords. They're dope. Quende, Pride of Femerith. Double strike. Creatures you control with first strike have double strike. Huh. That's interesting. Descendant of a vanished land, student of a forgotten general, and master of blades no smith could forge anew. He honors them all by living a life worthy of song. Master of blades no smith could forge anew. Those look like blades anybody could make. They don't look really special and intricate. They look really fucking basic, actually. So, yeah. Alright, then. Lyra Dawnbringer. 5 mana, 5/5. Ooh, okay. What are you? Flying first strike lifelink. Ooh. Other angels get +1/+1 and lifelink. Oh, an angel lord. Oh my god, she has stained glass armor. Look at that fucking shield. Look at that bodysuit and everything. God damn. Oh, and the spear. Fuck me running. This stained glass shit is amazing. Mesa Unicorn. Alright, alright. Been a lot of unicorns throughout Magic's history. 2 mana for a 2/2 lifelink. The unicorns of Circe are a manifestation of Sarah's joy and compassion. They frolic and dance like children, offering blessings to anyone they encounter. Yeah! I like that. That feels awesome. Oh my god, this must look incredible in foil. On Sarah's wings. Wow! 1 white, 3 colors, enchant creature. Enchanted creature is legendary. Gets +1/+1 flying, vigilance, and lifelink. The spirit of Sarah raised Brindy high and commanded her to keep the balance. My god, that artwork is fucking beautiful. I don't know if I actually like the pose of the woman, but the fucking wings and the stained glass, I'm a sucker for that. 3 mana for a Pegasus Courser. Whenever it attacks, another attacking creature gains flying till end its turn. Alright. A Pegasus chooses its rider bearing the worthy into clouds and tossing all others to the ground. Alright, whatever. Sanctum Spirit. 4 mana for a 3/2 lifelink. Discard a historic card. It gains indestructible till end of turn. What? When history becomes too mournful, even good souls may choose to forget. But this isn't a soul forgetting anything, and you sacrifice an artifact or a legendary creature or a saga, which is a story, and this spirit can't be destroyed. But the flavor text makes it sound like When history becomes too mournful, even good souls may choose to forget. Like, the good souls don't want to fucking exist anymore, so they become indestructible, or they want to forget history, so they destroy that history and it makes them indestructible. What the fuck? Seal Away. 1 white, 1 colorless flash. When Seal Away enters the battlefield, exile target tap creature opponent controls until Seal Away leaves the battlefield. An ancient nemesis rendered harmless long ago. This is sealed away? That's sealed away? Is it being sealed away right now under the ground? Is that what the artifact's supposed to represent? Or is that currently it being sealed? Because it doesn't... It looks like it's not sealed. What the fuck? Sergeant at Arms. You look like such a douche. Look at his stupid face. 3 mana, 2/3. Kicker for 3. When he enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, create 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens. Okay. Knights get the glory, soldiers get things done. Sarah Angel. 5 mana, 4/4. For a flying vigilance. The angel remembers her past lives like dreams. Her song held up meadows. Her blade drove back darkness. Her wings carried across the ages. I'm going to cover something right now for anybody. I've heard a couple people throwing this out there. Who gives a shit if the Sarah Angel is fucking black? It doesn't goddamn matter. Angels come in all kinds of different forms. They had black and white angels back in the fucking day too. You want to fucking rail about wizards being social justice warriors, that's fine. But pick your fucking battles because you look like idiots when you go, why is Sarah Angel black? Anyways. Sarah Disciple. 1 white, 1 colorless for a 1/1 flying first strike. Whenever you cast a historic spell, it gets +1/+1 till end of turn. Theologians now believe the ancestor was another divine form of Sarah. Why? Why would you do that? God, okay, let's just move on. Shall I? Voice of Plenty. 4 mana for a 3/4 flyer. You, planeswalkers you control, and other creatures you control have hexproof. Fuck yeah. 6 mana, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control, but it activates for greens. This is for a green-white build. I like this. This is solid. Teshar, Ancestor's Apostle. 4 mana for a 2/2 bird cleric. Ah, that crazy-looking artwork. Flying. Whenever you cast a historic spell, return target creature card with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. The ancestor saved us for a purpose. Yeah, it turns out the ancestor was Sarah. Why don't, yeah, like, let's do that. Do this as much as you can, Wizards of the Coast. I want you to take everything. Why don't we just have one planeswalker? Why don't we have, like, Gideon? And they can just do everything and be the source of everything. And every story can be about them. Why have a... Like, you're going back to Dominaria with all this amazing history, and you're fucking condensing it down and going, we need to have everything spring from this source. Fuck you. Tragic Poet. Hey! This is a reprint, guys. This is an old school reprint. The artwork is fucking phenomenal. 1 white, 1/1. Sacrifice it. Return target enchantment card from the graveyard to your hand. Very cool. In a healing world I write, I who will never be healed. Oh, so emo. Let my last gift be one of memory. From 1,000 lost thoughts, choose one and remember my name. God damn, you tragic poet, you pretentious fuck. God damn. Triumph of Gerard. Gerard. Let's see here. What's this saga? 2 +1/+1 counters on creature you control. The first 2 are just put +1/+1 counter, and the third is target creature gains flying, first strike, and lifelink till end of turn. That's it. That's the Triumph of Gerard. One of the key, most influential people in the entire history of Dominaria gets shunted on some bullshit, weak-ass garbage uncommon, and they make a mythic rare for fucking Benelish Knights? What the fuck? Ooh, Urza, what is this? Urza's Ruinous Blast. 5 mana. You may cast the legendary... Okay, so it's legendary. You have to have a legendary creature or planeswalker out. Exile all non-land permanents that aren't legendary. Interesting. Centuries ago, one man's vengeance plunged the world into ice and darkness. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. That's fucking flavor text. This is... Is that the Silex Blast? Is that what that's supposed to represent? Him fuck... Oh, what? Oh, dude, that's so fucking epic. Okay. That's an awesome, awesome card to leave this video off on. Now, this is why we're breaking it up into multiple videos. Each color gets its own, guys, because there's a lot to talk about, and I'm going to go off on tangents. So, let me know what you guys think of these cards, and gonna head off because I gotta go start on the next one. We're gonna get them all cranked out today. So I'll see you guys back in a few seconds for me, and however long it is for you.
Together, we are the 6th color of magic.